が水をかぶったピアノがあるという話が出てきた。
気楽に聴いてください。
Ryuichi Sakamoto Coda is a film about the life and music of Ryuichi Sakamoto. The film took 5 years to make. I am the director and producer. I was born and raised in Tokyo. We call him the professor, right? We both moved to New York around the same time, 1989, 1990. After Fukushima and the tsunami, everything back home changed very drastically. I saw him at an event in New York about the aftermath of the Fukushima disaster. When I was growing up, he was the most handsome member of this group called YMO, representing the hope and happiness that technology could bring. And I saw him as an older man, kind of remorseful and very aware about the many troubles that technology could also bring to us. I learned at that event that he was planning to have a big music festival in Tokyo called No Nukes. And there's kind of unease within the local media to follow him when he was doing this because he is so famous. I thought maybe I could do something. I think he really wanted somebody to help him tell his story after Fukushima.
気楽に聴いてください。
This was December of 2012. Over a year and 9 months later, it was a big disaster zone. A lot of people, they were still too traumatized. Some people told us after his performance, they were finally able to just fall asleep. I wanted to also show how he responds to that through his art. But then he became ill with cancer. I didn't want to go and bother him, but he was kind of serious about it, and he said, you should film this. So it was the most painful part of the process. After his own illness, he became more aware about how fragile life is. They did not want anybody but me to come to their home to film. And then Ryuichi's son, he finished studying at the university. So he started to help me as I was shooting. And then I said to him, why don't you just shoot? And the footage he shot, I could see that it was kind of a very tender relationship. He really believes in the philosophy that the whole world is music. He wanted to find sounds and bring them into his album. He wanted to put microphones on the walls of his house so his house could kind of be like a musical instrument. So that's actually the extreme northern part of Greenland, I believe. They could experience climate change firsthand.
I'm fishing the sound.
He says it's the purest sound he's ever heard. He used the Arctic sounds of water and ice melting in his music. He says less is more all the time. We have like moments in the film where there's just silence. He's a very, very smart man. And when he feels I'm trying to make a nice story out of a situation, he will kind of destroy it. He always believes that the first take is the best. To me, you know, the greatest gift was to be able to be in a small room with Ryuichi, with a piano, as he's composing, and talking about his ideas and his life. Sometimes he would just start playing songs.
ものをね、もう少し残したいと思ってますよ、仕事。
When he saw the final version, I think we were both kind of overwhelmed because the audience response was so powerful. Everybody was standing and clapping at Venice because he's a shy person. He was like a little bit embarrassed. So he was like, Stephen, let's get out of here. To me, that ending means that he had made his beautiful new music. And he's back at the beginning again, just to keep going. And that's life, that you go through this cycle.